Yeah, I'm back, straight facts in my bag, straight facts. Came to bring the hits, nigga, straight tryna hit the falls list, straight. Yeah, I'm back, straight facts in my bag, straight facts. Came to bring the hits, nigga, straight tryna hit the falls list, straight facts. Back in the kitchen, no risk, boss so efficient, I can't miss.
Cheer.
Damn, I ain't let that go on.
Let's go, my boy. You want to pick your head up?
Nah, I was first of all. Nah. Welcome back to another episode of the Flagrant Two with X and Lou. If you haven't done so already, please like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit that notification bell so you can be tuned into our new episodes. So, another week. Before we even jump into any topics, I want to, snowball. Let's snowball for us. I want your thoughts on this whole revenge tour that Scottie Pippen and I forget the other two because they're the Horace Grant. They're on like a little revenge tour right now. They're going live on a tell-all. Like they're literally going city to city in front of people, selling tickets, telling about their experiences with Michael Jordan and the 96, 97, 98 Bulls, all that. So it's like a whole rigmarole of, if it wasn't for us, Jordan wouldn't have been. I mean, in their defense, they feel like the documentary, the Last Dance documentary, didn't shower them. Like everything was from Mike's point of view instead of from the team's point of view. But the Last Dance, the last time I checked, was a Michael Jordan documentary. It wasn't a Chicago Bulls documentary. So
exactly,
I like that's like Derek Fisher and and all these other guys coming out and having a revenge tour because Kobe was telling about his experience, about his championship rings and his 5 rings. Bro wrote a book. Bro.
Yeah.
Bro wrote a book. Hold on. Bro wrote a book. You know what I mean? Bro wrote a book.
Why is that book so big?
Why is it? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yes, because they want a Kobe's like whole face. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Dope book though. Dope. It's probably one of my favorite books I've ever read, other than Courage the Cowardly Dog picture book. But
I thought you could say Dr. Seuss or something.
Nah, man. Dr. Seuss, you still gotta read.
Yeah.
But nah, I mean, all jokes aside, like, what are your thoughts? Like,
I mean, like, it's on one side it is warranted, but on the other side it's corny. Like, it's a little bit of both, and I understand they want to clear their air, get their story across, because as you said, and as everybody's seen, when we watched the documentary, it was fantastic as from a viewer's perspective. But from a perspective of people who were actually inside of the club, like you said, they feel slighted. And honestly, what that documentary said it was dropping The Last Dance, we think of The Last Dance as the entire Chicago Bulls.
Maybe.
Like, if you hear that title, The Last Dance, you don't just think of, now at this point, we think of just Jordan. But when that documentary first was first announced and it said Last Dance, we thought of the Chicago Bulls. I thought it was the Chicago Bulls.
You thought. I don't know. Because when I heard
I didn't think of it as just a Jordan.
I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be in parts. I thought it was gonna be like The Last Dance. I thought it was gonna be about what had happened during the first retirement. Okay. Like I honestly I thought it was like what had happened during that first retirement and then coming back. I didn't think it was gonna be like the whole 6 rings.
Yeah. No, I just thought it was gonna be honestly, it's a Chicago Bulls thing. I thought it was gonna be that, but of course, at the end of the day, the leading person that you think of when you think of the Chicago Bulls is Jordan.
It's Jordan. Yeah.
So obviously, I felt like Jordan was gonna have most of the airtime and most of the stuff catered toward him.
Right.
But so they shouldn't really be that bad. But at the end of the day, they do have a right to be mad. But I think it's corny to go on a whole tour like you a podcast show, booking arenas, having, you know what I mean? Like,
especially when you're already giving him his flowers. Like Pippen has been on record giving him his flowers. Then to come out and just be like, well, yeah, he was the greatest basketball player I ever played with, but without me, like it's no buts. It's like it's one or the other.
But it's a fact. Like, you gotta understand the thing about it. I think it's just taking it too far because at the end of the day, everybody know without Pippen, Jordan would it have won what he won. We could say what we want. I could sit here and say Jordan could have won something, but without Pippen was very instrumental on what they did.
No, and I agree. But we've seen that without Jordan, Pippen wasn't able to win.
But exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like Pippen, like I
we never
probably
really
feel some type of way.
Yeah,
you probably feel some type of way, but at the end of the day, even all the analysts sit there and say, like, yo, without Pippen, Jordan, you know what I mean? Jordan, you always need a Robin, and Jordan was that Robin for him. Like, you're not gonna ever
and it's not a knock on Pippen.
So it's
like,
even if you but that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, but it's just like other role players, like you just play your role and call it that. Like the star player is gonna get the star player attention, and that's it. And I think just at this point, it's just kind of quite corny because it's like we have our own mental thoughts of what this team was, and now with you going out airing certain things that we probably never heard before, what happened, it kind of, you know what I mean, kind of taints what you thought of this team. Like we thought this team before that documentary, before all of that, you know, Scottie Pippen saying what he's saying, we all thought it was like buddy, good.
Yeah.
Yo, Jordan, you know what I mean? Now it's just like, yo, damn. These always don't even like each other. They got old and just don't even like each other. Letting all this old stuff get like, come on, like, So that's the one thing about it. It's like just tainting that whole thoughts of what we thinking about. We think of the Bulls and stuff.
It's corny. It's corny. I would say Jordan was the superstar, undeniably. He was the superstar. But Pippen was a star in his own right, and the fact that he feels slighted is it has to be an insecure issue. There has to be some type of insecurity there.
Yeah.
Because yes, granted, without you in the vicinity, without you in the picture, Jordan probably wouldn't have 6 rings. I mean, and that's just based off the facts that we have in front of us. Because prior to gaining Pippen, prior to drafting him, he was getting trounced every year by the Detroit Pistons. So and then on top of that, Orlando was coming into their own. They had, you know, Penny and Shaq. Shaq was fresh out there. So, you know, it's you could say that. But look at what we have after the fact. Jordan retires in his prime. Pippen just entering his prime. Pippen didn't win without Jordan. Jordan had to come back. And prior to that, he brought him to the playoffs that first year. Second year, there was middling. Jordan came in the middle of the season. I think they got trounced in the first round again by the Magic. And then the second year with Jordan fully back, they went on their three-peat. So yeah, you with that small sample size, you could say, oh, without Jordan, Pippen would have never won. I can't really fully say without Pippen, Jordan would have never won at least one. I think Jordan would have at least got one. He would have willed this team to have at least one.
I'm not saying he wouldn't have got one, but like this wouldn't be that dynasty that we're sitting here talking about. Jordan could still be as impactful. And the thing is, with that dynasty, the dynasty was one of the things that also made Jordan more impactful because now it's an aura around that guy too. Like he had that aura himself.
Yeah.
But now as a dominance, as a team, a unit, you think of the Chicago Bulls coming to you like, damn, we got to stop Jordan. And then next you notice the rest of these guys are going off playing solid defense, making it do what it's doing. It's just like, damn, we can't stop this team.
But yeah, I think we could both agree the little tour thing is it's a little crazy. It's a little
it's real childish and corny, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It really is. Like we're too grown for this. You mean all of y'all got together, did y'all gossip girl stuff, and said, let's do this, guys, and thought this was the best idea from men, grown men older than me.
Yeah.
Like, I understand, like
boys in their 50s on a petty tour.
Bro. On a petty tour, going around the country, like, come on. That's crazy.
All right, let's get into our topics, man. You put this up. Who's
I would just put some stuff. I'm just saying, like, yo, you know, putting up there, like,
are we talking about like who's the true contender right now?
Like, who's some of the true? Because right now, you know, we got some pretenders out there, bro.
Yeah, we got a lot of pretenders. There's a lot of pretenders. And you still feel that the Timberwolves are pretenders.
Yeah. Not true contenders. Nah.
Yeah, you still believe that they're pretenders.
Yes, I do.
And I'm on the assumption that the Bucks are pretenders. So
yeah. I think we agree about that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm under that.
Forget that.
I'm under that assumption right now. But
I think the entire world. But go ahead.
Man, that's tough. Right now, out of the East, I think there's 3 contenders. I think that a healthy Knicks is a contender. The Celtics, obviously, they're number 1 contenders, and the Cavs. I think those 3 teams right now are, I believe, in the East. Those are the only true contenders right now. I think the Heat are right there. I could probably swap out the Knicks for the Heat because I don't never want to, you know, count out every big S. You know what I'm saying? Big Spoelstra out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that everybody else over there, Sixers without Embiid are pretenders. Bucks right now until they prove that they got their stuff together, they're pretenders. The Cavs are a sneaky contender. I think that they're gonna surprise a lot of people come playoff time because they're just so deep. They're deep, man.
Don't say that one more. Please don't say it again. We get the point.
That roster, man. That roster is deep, bro.
Yo, bro, chill. I'm
talking about the roster.
As a fan base, we got it. They are a team, yes. But in the East, before we even go to the West, before you even get to the West, the East, you talk about the Knicks, the only team I see in the East who's true contenders are the Celtics.
Think that the Knicks and the Cavs are pretenders?
I wouldn't say pretenders. I think they're the next ones right there. Like, I have more faith in them.
I will put them in tier 2.
But contenders?
I have Celtics number 1, and then behind them I would have like the Cavs, Knicks, and Heat.
Yeah, but that's why I put the real word true before that. Okay,
well, if we're talking about true contenders, I think that there's only 2 teams currently that are in both conferences that are true contenders. 2, the Celtics and the Thunder. Denver hasn't really. Denver, okay. Here's my thing with Denver. Okay,
go ahead.
Denver has. They got to retain a lot of the aspects of what helped them win last
championship. Yeah,
right. But I think losing Bruce Brown was a huge blow for them. I think that Jamal Murray hasn't really been fully himself. Jokic has had to do almost everything this year, and I haven't really seen the sniper, the sharpshooterish from Michael Porter Jr. and PJ. So out of that, I don't think that going up in a 7-game series, I don't think that they're gonna stay with the Thunder. I think that the Thunder they're not just an exciting team. They're a fast team. They get to points. They run on a break. They defend. Like all those elements, and especially being young, that that's a recipe for disaster for a team that could possibly get punched in the mouth come Western Conference Finals times. So yeah, I don't know. I can't put the Nuggets above the Thunder currently. I think that the Thunder are the best team in the West right now. And then you still got the Clippers, and I think that the Clippers are like number 2.
Brother. My brother. Bro, we are talking about the Denver Nuggets here. We got Jamal. You talk about Jamal Murray hasn't been crazy. Jamal Murray is the whole opposite of Joel Embiid.
Oh,
and I say that no. I say that because of this. Whenever Jamal Murray goes against a team that's above 500, one of the contenders, he goes ahead and goes crazy. He drops like 30 points. Every time there's a team that's in front of him that's nice, he drops 30 points. But he goes crazy.
I feel like he has to because those teams are keying in on Joker. He has to.
And guess what? That's when he ain't need him. And that's what he's been proving that he could do. So you telling me if you go against the OKC Thunders in the Western Conference Final and they keyed on Joker,
I think that
you telling me that you're crazy, bro. Did you know against some of the top teams? I'm gonna throw this out. Did you know that against some of the top teams, that boy Chet is averaging 4 fouls a game?
I mean,
that boy is going to be in foul trouble going against Jokic. He's not going to be on the floor. They're going to have another Jalen Williams on the floor. That boy don't shoot threes like Chet.
I would have Jay Will on. I would have Jay Will on Joker. Jay Will is the better defender anyway.
Jay Will changes the dynamics of the floor on offense, the thing that they do the best.
That is true. That is true. But
this is what I'm saying. It's different. This team is Denver is physical. Who's stopping Aaron Gordon on that team?
All right. I get you. I hear you. I just maybe I'm too high on the Thunder.
Like I think I love the Thunder. I love the Thunder.
Because who's stopping Shea?
Bro,
who's stopping
the
Shea?
thing about it is who's stopping Jokic, who's stopping Jamal Murray. They have length and size on that team. MPJ is gonna be there. Like they're not the best MPJ. But I'm saying all around in that first 5 unit.
Oh yeah.
Getting to the basket is gonna be tough. And when he gets there, he's gonna see bodies. And this is Denver Nuggets who execute fine. When it comes to, they're not the best individual defenders.
They not.
But as a team and a unit, they move and they do what they have to do for each other. That's the reason why I'm higher on the Nuggets than anybody. They've proven they could do it. They're one of the most physical teams out there. And all these teams are small. And then young. Like, it's going to be tough. And don't get me wrong. I'm with you.
How about the Clippers?
The Clippers is on. That's the thing. I
feel like the Clippers will be the team to be able to knock out the Nuggets.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. The Clippers is one of the true contenders to me. Obviously, health is the most biggest thing over there.
Yeah, definitely.
But and that's what I was gonna say. East to me has one contender in the Boston Celtics. If the Boston Celtics get eliminated, now we got to sit here and look at the West because to me, the West has those 3 teams: the Nuggets, the Thunder, and the Clippers are the teams that's there to beat next.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's just like, if the Celtics lose anywhere in the Eastern Conference Finals, it's the West's favorite to win. So for me, the West is the true contenders, and everybody else is just there. But I just feel like Boston, the only problem with Boston is they shoot too much threes and they ain't got nobody who's truly physical. They abuse mismatches.
What in Boston?
Yes.
I don't know. I think Jalen.
Nobody changes the game.
Don't change the game.
And I mean changes the game as far as like, they're shooting threes. We know they're going to shoot threes.
Okay.
That. Yeah. Nobody in there has a dynamic where it's just like straight brute force. The only person, like you said, is Jaylen Brown. But come on,
Yeah.
we've seen what happened with Jaylen Brown has to be the focal point of doing something. He loses the ball.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, it's tough. Like, you know what I mean? The thing Denver Nuggets could change their game. Even the Clippers could change their game. They could play with a little more brute based on how things go with Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, that's why I put
And
I put the Knicks, Heat, and Cavs in that small tier, because I feel like there's a window there for you against the Celtics.
Yeah.
There's a window there. And you're talking about a 7-game series where rotations slimmer down. And if that's the case, out of all four of those teams, go ahead.
Listen to this. And I keep telling you this true part, right? If the Knicks go ahead and actually beat the Celtics, then they have to play whoever's in the West. Now, who are you voting on? No matter what team is there between Denver Clippers and what's his face over the Knicks, who would you picking any one of them? So the Knicks are not the true contender.
I wasn't even gonna pull up the Knicks. I was gonna pull up the Cavs. See, this is where you got.
Even with the Cavs, you put the Cavs there. Who are you putting the Cavs over against anybody in the West?
I will put the Cavs up against a couple of teams in the West, because I feel like the Cavs match up a lot against a lot of those teams in the West. I feel like they can, because of their rotation and because of how deep their bench is. I feel like the Cavs and the Heat are probably the two teams that can match up with anybody in the West. The Heat are very physical. They play a very physical brand of basketball, both offensively and defensively. And depending on their matchup, whoever they play in the West, that could be a very difficult series. It's gonna be a very long and grueling series. The Heat versus the Nuggets was a grueling series. The Nuggets just out executed them. That's all it really was.
Yeah,
they out executed them.
That's what they're gonna do every time. That's why I'm more higher on the Nuggets
but
than anybody.
Say the Nuggets don't get there. Say the Nuggets don't get there. I don't see the Clippers out executing. I don't see the Clippers out executing the Heat. They're gonna rely.
I understand what you're saying.
On the health of Kawhi for the Clippers to get past anybody, not just anybody in the East, anybody in the West is gonna rely on the health of Kawhi. A healthy Kawhi, I probably put them up against anybody. But bargaining the health, Kawhi goes down, that team's shot. The Thunder's not gonna be able to match the physicality of the Heat. Neither is the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are soft. Jimmy's gonna it's gonna be practice with the practice squad members again. The Suns, I don't feel like the Suns can match up with the Heat. The Pelicans can't match up with the Heat. And I think the same goes. I think the same goes with the
Pelicans. You sleep on
Pelicans can't.
I think. Bro, but that's gonna be a crazy series if you do that. Brandon ain't going crazy on him. I don't care what y'all say.
Nah, facts. Be out. That's what I got.
He's going crazy, but I think that would actually still be a good, fun series to see. But that would never happen because that means they'll have to both be in the finals. And shoot,
it would never happen.
Good luck with that one.
Yeah, it would never happen.
But like I said, you saying teams that got a chance like to beat other teams to get to the finals, but they wouldn't beat anybody in that Western Conference, bro. I don't care what you say.
I don't know.
Matched up. The only team that the Cavaliers truly match up and sit straight face to face with is Minnesota, and I don't believe them.
I don't know.
Because when you look at their lineup, they run two bigs just like Minnesota. They have a scoring guard and Donovan Mitchell, then that's versus Anthony Edwards. Those are the teams. They literally East and West the same.
Yeah. They do favor each other a lot.
And it's just like
I don't know,
I
bro.
can see what you're saying. Like if you believe in Minnesota, so I see why you believe in Cleveland. You believe in Minnesota, so I see.
I don't believe in Minnesota. No,
but you believe in Cleveland because they in the East.
I said you. I know you know. I never said I did.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, I never said I did. I agree that they are pretenders. Do I think that they're an exciting young team? Technically, yeah, because I like Ant Edwards, but I still think that they're like two two moves and maybe 1 year away from actually being in in the West. They just got to a good lead and they're maintaining it right now in the standings.
Yeah.
That's really all it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that there's two clear-cut teams in the East. I mean, in the West, and that's the Clippers and the Nuggets. But for right now, I have the Clippers above the Nuggets.
The Clippers above the Nuggets?
I do. A healthy Clippers. I have them above the Nuggets, bro. Call me crazy. Call me crazy all you want, bro.
Player in the world in Jokic.
Look, man.
The world, Craig. The world.
He's the second best player in the world.
To who? LeBron James? Don't say who I think you want to say. I don't care because it should have been LeBron. It should have been it should have been 3P MVP for that boy. But I'm glad he got it last year.
Got the first one. He should have. It should have been switched. Embiid should have got the one that he got the year prior, and he should have got it last year.
Anyways,
the refs robbed the Pistons.
Look, I know I put that up there.
I can't even answer this. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm gonna let you go. I can't even answer.
So that you know it's true, bro. That's what it means.
You know what? I'm not gonna say that because I only watched the fourth quarter. Like out of that whole game, I only watched the fourth quarter. So when it came down to the last 2 minutes, I felt like the Knicks could have been won it outright. But there was it was a lot of questionable things going on, and they had a scramble. Last 25 seconds, it was just crazy. It was like, like first of all, the three from Brunson was crazy. Like, why are you taking that shot? You could have got a better shot, and you only needed two. I don't know why.
You just want to be the hero.
It was a lot of questionable. There was a lot of questionable things going on in the last 30 seconds of the game. But if you're talking about the DiVincenzo, I always get his name mixed up. If you're talking about DiVincenzo running, I don't think I'm okay with
blocking. Chop blocking the saw.
He's going after the ball.
What's the chop blocking? What's the chop blocking? Football. That's 15 yards. That's 15 yards.
It's not. I mean, both of them are going.
That's what he would have. That's what he would have got. 15 yards. Oh, no, but it's still at the end of the day. I hear what you're saying. Like I hear what you're saying.
It's a bang bang play
situation. But that was literally like he really just went into him, bro.
I mean,
he knew he wasn't getting that. He knew he wasn't getting that, and then we're gonna keep it a stack with you. The 2-minute report came out, and the refs even said that they messed that call.
They got the whole room. Yeah, I get it, but I also get why it wasn't called because the ref was on the other side. All the ref sees is DiVincenzo running over.
He almost ran over the ref.
I mean, again, the ref didn't.
The ref was that close to the call. He almost ran over the ref. And you tell me the ref ain't see it? I just want to know what that ref FanDuel account looked like. Because it gotta be high now.
Ref didn't see it. He took the under. Look, the ref ain't see it.
I'm not pleading for any more wins for the Pistons. The Pistons could lose every game because they needed draft picks. So I could care less about the win. But I just feel like that's messed up. This is a team that's just trying to win as a young team. They put it together. They played good basketball. And they went down to the end against the Knicks, who's top 2 in the East. And you get your game thrown away like that. This ain't even a win. This is a morale booster for the Pistons to show that they can do this. They've always been in close games all year and just been losing them. And the chance to actually win one.
Yeah.
And it gets taken away like this. That's just heartbreaking.
It's tough. But
that's absolutely heartbreaking.
The whole season has been heartbreaking. Get over it.
It has.
Oh well.
It has. Because right now, if the shoe was on the other foot, you would be bad. And guess what?
I don't think I would. Look, I mean, as much credit as much flack as I give refs, and I have given refs this year, I'm not mad if it's a bing bang call at the last. What I'm mad for is just when it's blatant going to the rim types of like the LeBron foul. When LeBron was going up for the layup, he
that
clearly fouled. And he
Celtics
was
one.
in the air. Yeah. Like that to me, like you don't call that okay. But fighting for a loose ball, like I'm okay with the non-call. I'm okay with the non-call on a loose ball. But if you do call it, or I mean lack thereof, if you don't call it, at least review it. At least make it seem like you're not gonna call it. You know what I'm saying? Like at least go.
But I don't know.
Well,
I gotta look at. I don't know how the review calls go for that one right there. That's
well, I
don't
don't
know.
think you could challenge. I don't think you could challenge. Well, I think
No,
you still
yeah,
can.
challenge.
I think you can still challenge, but as long as you have a timeout to give, and I don't know if they had a timeout to give. Yeah, so
yeah, I don't even know the whole situation.
But they could still review it though. If they believed it was a violation, the refs could call for a review to assess a foul or assess a ruling of where the ball should go, like a turnover essentially. So I don't know. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not mad at it. I'm more mad at blatant fouls that are shooting fouls that can go to. And honestly, I think this was the refs giving the Knicks their win from when they botched the call against the Rockets. Pistons just had to be on the bad recipient of this.
What you mean? What happened with the Rockets?
Was it the Rockets or was it the Raptors? Either one.
I don't know.
It was the last second shot. They called the foul on Brunson, even though Brunson, it wasn't a foul. Then the 2-minute report comes out. They said that it wasn't a foul, and then the Knicks put in for
it was that left wing three. Yeah, I remember that one. I don't know what team. I think it was the Raptors. I think it was.
But they ended up losing that game. And I think that this is the league making up for it. The Pistons they're a bad team. They're the bad news bears, and they just happen to be on the bad end of the stick. And they got to take this one. They got to take that one.
I remember that because you was mad about that one.
Because they didn't go to overtime, bro. At least let them.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
Because it was a shooting foul. At the end of the day, I'm mad. I'm mad at stuff like that because when it's a blatant foul like the one on LeBron at the end of the Celtics game, they don't call it. But this one, it wasn't like he didn't even touch him. There was no contact or nothing, and he still got the call. So yeah. So at the end of the day, like. I want them to keep it fair, and that's why the review system is there. And if you need to go to the board to look at the review, then you should. But the refs want to feel like they're right on these calls, and that's that. If they didn't make the call, that's the right call. They make a call, then that's the right one. They're not going to overturn it. It just is what it is.
I feel it.
And the league is not gonna approve. Like even if they look at the because I know the Knicks sent the dispute over to the league office or whatever about the Raptors game. Even if they deem that the league is not going to be like, oh yeah, you were right. We're gonna go back and y'all gonna play it from overtime. The league's not doing that. They're not going to admit that their refs got it wrong.
No, they'll admit that they got it wrong.
No, but I'm saying
they're not going to do nothing about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like no consequences.
Yeah,
it's just like, all right, y'all right. We did mess that one up. All right, play ball. All right, take that out. Hold that. Take that.
That ass. MVP, man.
Oh, the MVP race, because we done lost one. We done lost one. RIP to my boy's ankle to feet.
But it hasn't really changed though. Embiid was top 3, but he wasn't top 1.
He was top 1. What are you talking about?
He wasn't. Nah, I
Who
think
was top 1. Who was top? I need to know this. I'm listening.
I got Shea, man. I got my boy Shea. I got Shea. Nah. I think that the argument could be made right now that prior to Embiid's injury, it was between Embiid and Jokic. right now is between Jokic and Shea. Maybe. I think Shea kind of fell off a little bit, but
You know what?
I think Luka should be in this conversation right now.
That's what I was gonna say. The difference is, I think it's Luka and Jokic, and it's
I'm
just
mad.
the fact. It's the fact that it's not Shea. Shea didn't fall off like that. He did kind of a little bit, but he's just been so consistent that it's not really. He hasn't had any performances that you're like, oh my god. And we got to understand that the MVP does boil down to some of those moments that you need to have. Like, you got to think about it. Embiid shot up that MVP. He was up in there already.
Yeah.
But every one of those 60, 70 point games shot him up every time even more. Right
That's
now, what's going on? He fell off. Shea was always like top 3, but he was always like 3. Why? Because he was just consistently doing fantastic.
Yeah.
But there's always another name there. And Jokic was always that other name there.
Mm-hmm.
Now without Embiid there, and Luka going crazy, because Luka has been going crazy, that kind of shoots him up above Shea to me. And then Jokic having like three 30-point triple doubles in a row.
Yeah, facts.
Like, come on, bro. Like, right now for me, it's between Jokic and Luka. And you know me, I'm a Jokic fan, but Luka's gonna have my top spot right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Luka been balling. He been dogging.
Luka got the top spot for me right now.
Yeah, he's been going nuts. So, I'm not mad at that. I think that honorable mentions, I'll put Kawhi there. Kawhi been quiet. Like, it's been so quiet though. Kawhi. It's been, but he's been he's been very, very efficient. He's been I mean, I think that with Harden there, it's been and with Kawhi being healthy, it's really been Kawhi leading this surging Los Angeles team. So I think Kawhi should be in that conversation too. But I think that is Luka first right now, because Luka is not only being consistent with it and playing winning brand basketball. I mean, look at them. They're technically right now they're 8th in the West, but they're also stacked in between. I mean, it's a sandwich of teams between 4th and 8th right now. So I mean, and you're getting good production out of your counterpart in Kyrie. Because some of their parts are all balling.
Yeah, exactly.
And all of that is an extension off of Luka. And Luka's putting his guys in positions to win as well. So yeah, I think that Jokic is right there. I mean, he has a double on every single team, or a triple double, I think.
Triple double. He joined LeBron and Westbrook for that, man.
He should sign a 1-day contract on a neighboring team just so he could get a triple double on the Nuggets. You know,
imagine.
That'd be fire.
Nah, yeah, imagine. But okay, so like I think we in consensus with the top 3, and then you even threw Kawhi in there.
Yeah.
But
I put Kawhi a little bit.
So let's say there's a 5th spot. Let's say if we agree on Kawhi, it's Tatum not getting as much love because his team is fantastic. Because Tatum has not been getting no love, man. But I think I
don't want to say he's not getting love. I just feel like he's doing more of the same. There's nothing that's changed from last year to this year that you could say that has taken him over, like that's put him in the upper echelon. I still think that he's a fantastic star. He still hasn't ascended to superstardom. He still hasn't taken on that role where when everything is breaking down, I'm gonna take it upon myself to will my team to win. I haven't seen any signature wins from him all season long where he needed to will his team to win. It's always been the sum of the counterparts. It's always been White. It's always been Brown. These other guys helping to step up. It hasn't been him. I need a signature him moment. Jokic has had this season signature wins where it was him willing his team to win. The 3-second buzzer beater against the Warriors, the triple double against the Lakers. There's been so many spots this season where you could say Jokic has done enough to will his team to win. You could say the same thing with Steph. You could say the same thing with Kawhi. You could say the same thing with Shea. You could say the same thing with even KD or D Book. Take your poison. But I haven't seen that from Tatum. It's come from the team. He's averaging what, 25? But that 25 comes within him just playing. It's not him. All right, let me go out here and get 30, 40 points because my team needs my team is playing fantastic. I'm just gonna play with the system.
So that kind of falls into what I was saying, no? Because it's just like the team is literally hindering his fact that he doesn't have to go as hard each night and be that I need to drop 50 for us to actually win. Mm-hmm. So he doesn't have a chance to get those moments.
Yeah, but I still think that when you're a clear-cut superstar, like that's why I feel like the word superstar gets used very
too much.
Yeah, it gets just thrown out there for budding stars. Like, oh, he's ascended to superstar. No, I think that Tatum is a fantastic star. He hasn't ascended to superstardom. The thing with a superstar is that it doesn't matter the night, doesn't matter the circumstance. They're going to take over the game some way, somehow. They're going in bad spots. They're going to will their team to win. I have not seen that from Tatum. Not this year, not last year, not the year that they went to the finals and played the Warriors. I haven't seen a let me will my team to win moment. And as a superstar, that's what you need. You've seen it from D Book. D Book has had those moments. KD has had those moments. Steph has had those moments. Jokic, Kawhi, and that's just this season.
Yeah.
So if we're talking about this season alone, I can't put him in top 5. I can't even put him in my top 10 in MVP. I could put him in my top 10. Like I'll put like bottom 10. Yeah. But that's what I want. I want to see Tatum become a superstar. I want to see that. We're not going to see that until he has that defining moment where he's like, I'm not losing this game. And I haven't had that. And but to mark your point, it is also because of the sum of his parts. Yeah. If you don't have the teammates around you that are going to be it's like you know when you're getting dressed up and you're putting on your jewelry and all your accessories and stuff like that. All those accessories, jewelry, sneakers, your fit, all those things help you to look good. So him by himself, cool, whatever. Him with all his jewelry on, you know, you got White as his Cuban link. You got you know, you got Porzingis as his protect. All those things make you look good. So I can't look at that. I look at that team. I look at the Celtics overall. I'm not looking at it because of Tatum. If that makes sense.
I know what you mean. You want him to look good naked type of stuff, but
crazy.
No. You don't.
All right, man. That's the show.
See what you saying.
Next week.
No. I know exactly what you mean. I feel you, and that's just why I was asking those questions and see how you felt, because I feel the exact same way. Because even if you throw Jordan in that team right now, you would sit there and see Jordan go crazy. You just like, yo, that team is fantastic, but he'll have his moments, and it'll be something where you're like, damn, this guy's playing fantastic.
I'll put it one better. The other day they was losing. At that moment, a switch should come on and give me the ball. Crazy. Clear it out. Yeah. I'm going to win this game. I'm going to get you open. I'm gonna pass the ball to you because I know that they're gonna hedge on this double team, and I know that you're gonna be open. I need you to take the shot. Me, I'm head full of steam. I'm dunking it. I'm shooting threes. I'm gonna do what I have to do to will my team to win. I have not seen that.
Yeah. Nah, that's yeah. I'm with you on that one. Now I'm gonna flip the coin on you right here. Giannis. His team, they're playing their record is still up there. But as the team that we think they should be and what they're actually performing as, they're technically a bad team because it's championship or bust for them.
Yeah, I agree.
So, and Giannis, I think Giannis has been playing fantastic. He had a few stinkers, but
he's been playing
he dropped
good
like
overall.
60 points before. He had moments this year, despite that team. Should he have a little more, top
I don't think
thoughts
he
about
should.
MVP?
I think he's right where he should be. I think he's probably 5th or 6th, or should be 5th or 6th in MVP voting. I think he's right where he should be. Yes, he individually has been playing fantastic, and yes, he individually has done things to will his team to win, and that's what you want out of your superstar. But it's a detriment that the sum of your parts are not doing their part. So it is a double-edged sword. When you have when like Tatum, when you have a good team around you and a good system, and the culture is good, and you guys are playing a winning form of basketball, you're not going to get the spotlight on you unless it's you that's willing your team to win. On the flip side of that, where you have Giannis, although he's doing what he can do to will his team to win, ultimately they're still falling short because of the sum of the parts. Because you have a ex superstar. I put Lillard as a star. I don't think that he's still a superstar anymore, but but he's still a star. He still has star power. When you have your co-star, essentially your co-star is not playing well. When you have your Robin who hasn't been as consistent as he has been in the past in Middleton. When your second best player, your second best option is an aging Robin Lopez, like it's a recipe for disaster. There's and then on top of that, they don't have a lot of depth on their bench. So there's not much that you can do other than let Giannis work. And if it works tonight, then it works. If it doesn't, we're gonna lose. That's where they are right now. So that's why I would still have him in MVP contention, because he's doing everything that he can do to make his team win. And I still think that they're ultimately gonna make the playoffs. They're just gonna be one and done.
Yeah.
That's not gonna stop him from not being in the MVP conversation.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, because Giannis is doing his thing, but Lillard, Middleton,
they haven't shown up this
like
year.
y'all dead in the water, man.
Yeah, they haven't shown up this year.
Yeah, so yeah, I think that's right where I lay it and stand on the same thing. I hate to agree with you, but I agree with you.
Man. All right. Let's speed through this one and get to the Lakers one, because we still gotta do our power rankings. But yeah, the future does look bright. You give me your favorite young rising star right now.
I mean, look, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to brag and boast just a little bit about this. I might not be the best at picking guards out, but my wing selections.
Nah, you've been kind of spot on with your wings.
My wing selections, bro.
Well, lemon pepper.
Because I picked Jalen Williams at OKC with everybody. Even we was doing the draft. You like who? I'm like, nah. Jalen Williams is good, bro. Don't sleep on him. He turned out to be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. He was better than I even thought. My boy Scotty, he a little on the spectrum, but my boy Scotty, Scotty too hotty out there in Toronto. Yo, and this. I don't know if this is a sign of what that franchise is doing out in Toronto. Yeah, they won because they got that little rental in Kawhi, but they really haven't done nothing. Because did you know A single season record for triple doubles is 4, and Scotty now owns that.
That's fire.
4 triple doubles in a season, bro. You know, there's players who get 4 triple doubles in 3 games. Yeah, I said 3 games because, like, come on, like they putting up numbers now. Like, what are y'all doing out there? But yeah, I just wanted to brag. But yeah, this more so was something I put up there because that game between the San Antonio Spurs and the Minnesota was just a showcase of what's to come. Because Anthony Edwards was playing fantastic. Wemby just he's making people look like kids out there. And then this is mostly like a Wemby rant right here because this man just went crazy. He had a 5x5, the youngest player to do it. And then when we think about it, the game before that, he was 1 assist away from having a 5x5. So he would have did it a day earlier.
Yep.
So like it's crazy, man. I think the future is bright with all my wings. I'm picking. I don't know what wing I'm gonna pick for next year, man. But I'm gonna do my research, man. And I'm being spot on with that one because I was talking about the Asar Thompson, my Thompson twins. I know they technically like guards, but they're wings. You know, my wing selection is crazy. Nah. Asar is more a wing.
Asar is more of a wing, but
a man is more of a guard than a wing. But they basically made the same thing.
Well, so, you know I'm high on the guards. You know I love my point guard play. Hallie. That boy
for the future.
That boy different, boy. That boy, he
leading the league right now in assists.
He won it. Yeah, he won it right now. He won it. And what I like about Hallie, because I wanted us to draft him. I wanted the Knicks to get him. We ended up getting Obi. I don't know why, but we did. We ended up trading him. But anyways, I wanted Hallie. And the reason why I wanted Hallie is because of everything he's showing right now. I felt like him going to Sacramento to begin with was it. I think that Sacramento was just they was unsure about De'Aaron Fox. And then on top of that, they was also unsure with the other point guard that they had drafted. And then on top of that, they literally drafted what's his face from Baylor. What's his name? The other guard.
Oh no.
The pit bull.
Oh, I know you're talking about the Mitchell.
Yeah. Davion Mitchell. Yeah. So Sacramento was they just had a plethora of guards, and they needed to find out which one was going to be their guard for the future. It just so happened to be the first guard that they drafted with De'Aaron Fox. And I always said that De'Aaron Fox is fantastic. He just needed the system around him. Brown came in and implemented it, and now they're good. But Hallie, I said if Hallie got the opportunity, Hallie was going to flourish. And I said it on draft night prior to the Knicks not trading or drafting him like they should have with the 8th pick. Instead, he went like 3 picks later to the Kings. And it's just worked out for him because after he got traded, he actually got the start and he's seeing the minutes and you're seeing it. You're seeing a star really bud in front of your eyes all season long. He's been killing. He's been going crazy. Yeah. He wants it. He wants it every single night, and you want that in your point guard. You want a point guard that's going to get you the ball. You want a point guard that's not afraid to shoot. You want a point guard that's willing to defend, even though you're not a defender. That's Hallie.
Yeah, and to go on the other end about him going to the Knicks, like it sounds good, but I don't know how the Knicks would have developed with him. And then you got the thing about it, and I'm gonna always say because you have Julius Randle.
But that's the thing, though. That's why I didn't want to draft Obi. I wanted Hallie. We needed a point guard at the time.
I know. But what I'm saying is Julius Randle was a ball stopper extraordinaire. And Hallie moves, you know what I mean? He moves the ball as a team flowing. He'll get the ball, even if it has to be the hockey assist. He'll get that ball flowing and moving.
Yeah.
And that's the type of team you need around him. You got guys like Jericho Sims or Mitchell. They would have been fantastic lob threats for him. That would have been fantastic. But these guys are always hurt.
Yeah, that's all.
So it's like I think Hallie would have been fantastic still, and I don't know how he would have looked with the Knicks, bro. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie to
and that's the
you.
only thing
That's the
because
thing
I
that's
mean,
kind of scary, and I
yeah,
hate
it's a
that for him.
but he's in a good spot in Indiana,
Yeah,
and
and
I think that he's gonna continue to flourish.
that's why I think those situations happen to be the best for him because he went
Yeah,
to
fact.
Sacramento where they still move fast. It was a fast paced team, so it showed what he could do and how he truly can play the
Yeah,
game and what he wants to do. So then the
facts.
fact that you put him to Indiana, which is another team that already has people who are fast and happen to get Obi Toppin after, who's a fast moving player,
Yeah,
would have made the pace and you know what I mean for the
yeah.
Pacers. That's like perfect. So it's just like it was just fantastic. I think it worked out fantastic
Nah, it
for him.
worked out for him.
Even
It
though
worked out. I'm happy for him.
even though it's a a Nick a New Yorker and things you're like, yo, you want us to get the best, but it's just like the situation wouldn't have been the best for him. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, and we could make the same argument with Curry. Had we ended up being able to draft Curry, even though we wanted to. I mean, it goes in the
Yeah.
same goes in the same vein. But I think that right now we're good with Jalen Brunson. I think that he's a budding super.
I think
He's a budding star as well. But
yeah.
I
Don't throw that
just think
superstar word around, man.
I know superstar. He's not there yet.
You almost said it. I was about to fight.
I did. But I think that if there was a tier between star and superstar, like he's on the fringe.
No, yeah.
Because think about it. He's willing his team to win. He's playing fantastic. He's been consistent, and on nights that his team needs it, he's the one that steps up. He's the one that gets it done. In the playoffs against the Heat, he was the one that was stepping up and getting everything done. When Julius Randle was disappearing in the paint, couldn't be seen. So yeah. So I have him right there on the fringe. He's not there, but he's
but no, I know what you mean. Like his talent is right there, like what he does for the team.
Right.
That's a fact. But like I said, the future's looking bright. Now let's talk about the future of these guys over here, man. Bron to re-sign with him in the numbers of 9 figures.
He's a free agent at the end of this year, right?
Yeah, he has to sign a deal within like 3 days after the draft. It's like 3-4 days after the draft is when he has to officially pen. No, just to officially sign with the Lakers or re-sign with them, or then he'll actually he'll become a free agent. Then he'll become able to be a free agent.
I don't know. I think that I don't know how many more seasons LeBron truly has in him to play at an elite level, because you already see the signs of wear and tear, the age, and you're seeing it in 4K. Like it's happening before our eyes. Yeah. So I don't know how many more seasons we really truly have of him. I think that if he wants to give it one good year, then yeah, I don't think that he has more than another year of true elite talent, truly elite, playing at that elite level. If I was him, I would. I understand why he nixed the trade to the Warriors, because why go to the Warriors midseason if I could possibly go to the Warriors next year and the Warriors not lose anything? There's that aspect, because I truly think that LeBron and Dre want to play together. Do I think that he resigns? I think it's all dependent on what they draft and how they do in the off season. Because at the end of the day, it's like right now what they have, they're not winning a ship. They're not. And if I was the Lakers, I would let him walk. That way I can go into a soft rebuild, build the team around AD, and try to move forward. Let LeBron go. You have your cap, move forward. If I was the Lakers, that's the smart thing to do. The smart money is on letting LeBron go. Now LeBron, smart money is to stay with the Lakers because they're the ones that could pay you the most. And you gotta try to get your coin. But the thing is, LeBron got so much money, he's chasing rings. Can you get that elusive 6th ring, or do you want the money? So honestly, it really just depends on what LeBron wants. What's his motivations right now? And if his motivations are rings, then he should walk from the Lakers. If it's money, stay.
Yeah. I mean, my thoughts on this and my process with this, I'm always thinking about the future. I'm moving forward. Because at the end of the day, it's just like, yo, you want to sign a big deal, even though you want to get like 2-3 years. I don't care how many. I think 2-year deal. LeBron does that 2-year thing, that 1-and-1 stuff. But you want to ink a big deal, bro. Like, I understand you're LeBron, but it's like, do you really want to win? Like, do you want to get money and just talk about how much money you've made throughout all your deals? Or do you really want to win? So it's like, you got to think of the aspect of that. I don't know why players, like, I understand wanting to get money, but we know a lot of your money is really off of endorsements.
And he has
You're LeBron James. You could go ahead and get all that money regardless.
He's going to make more money not playing basketball. Once he retires, he's going to make more money.
Yeah, your kids are set. It's not like you're trying to get more generational wealth for your kids.
Yep.
You got all your investments already situated. You're making money. How about we take a little cut? Not for the Lakers. It's not for the Lakers. It's for you. Because at the end of the day, it's like you said, the guy is trying to get his 6th ring. Yep. You are chasing a ghost at this point. You were chasing Jordan. You're always chasing Jordan. And I understand not wanting to go to another team to go and win. Like, we understand what you did in Miami. You went to go, all right, cool, whatever, let that slide. You got your wins because it's like, yo, you still was the man. So it's like, all right, cool, respect. And then you went back to Cleveland, did your thing, even more respect. You went with the Lakers. They're going to talk about bubble, but it's like, yo, you still got that.
Yep.
Now the last ring, you don't want to go ahead and go anywhere else to truly go and get another ring. Then they're going to be like, you really was chasing rings. You're LeBron James. Rings come to you.
I don't know if I like that.
So what I'm saying, what I'm saying is, if
he wants a ring,
listen.
Go ahead.
This is what I'm saying. It's not about just getting that ring. At this point, it's about how you get that ring. Because if you go anywhere else, now it's become somebody else's team, somebody else's situation. Truly, we already dealt with that with Miami. You went there, we let that one slide. Now you're going to do it again,
unless he goes back to Cleveland.
That's the only place possibly. But guess what? Now they even got a whole situation where it's like you just talked about them like, yo, they're actually doing good.
Well, technically, right now, there's 2 teams that he's linked to. If he leaves,
who we talking about? Cleveland and who else?
No, the Warriors.
See, now you can't do that. He ain't going to the Warriors. Draymond already called him. Draymond already pulled this KD 2.0, and that ain't work.
Warriors and the Knicks, the only 2 teams. I think that.
But the thing is about he got to go somewhere that got a draft pick. He got to go somewhere that got a second round draft pick, preferably the number. It's the 60th draft. 60th is the last pick, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he need to go to that team so they could draft Bronny, because he's not a lottery pick. He need to go whatever team got the 60th pick.
That's tough.
It's tough. Yo, you ain't see that one developing. He need to go to that one.
That's tough. That's cold-blooded. Oh my god.
Shoot. That's the team he need to go to. Because
I'm not mad at that.
But that's just what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, not go somewhere else to go get a ring chase when you're in your old age type of stuff. You know what I mean? We already know how that goes. We know that, you know what I mean? It's cool when you're a role player to do that. But when you a star, because look how we look at Boogie Cousins. Oh, his last few years, he went to like 3 teams to win a ring, and they all won after he left.
Yeah, that's tough.
Like, you know what I mean? And that was a star player. So it's like, damn, we look at them different when you're a star player who go and do that. But when you're a role player who go and do that, well, we looked at Charles Barkley, Scottie Pippen, all of them forming their own little old man retirement home, big three, to go win a ring. We look at them different. Like, oh, that was kind of
I mean, I
and they
understand it
didn't
though.
win.
They never got one. It's different
Yeah.
when you already have one than when you don't have one. Because Melo was doing the same thing. So at the end of the day,
Yeah,
it's like,
but
I get that.
Yeah,
get
but
it.
that's what I'm saying. When you don't have it, it's like, all right, but when you do have it, that's what I mean. Like, yo, you already built that foundation that you win rings. You just don't go anywhere. You're a star player who wins rings.
Right.
Not
So if
just a
that's the
role
case,
player who could go anywhere and win rings.
Yeah, if that's the case, then he should go home. Finish his career.
That's the only, yeah, that's the
home
only way you could
and
do
get
it.
a ring with them. Because Cleveland got all the pieces.
Yeah.
So,
but you know,
or-
we always
the-
on
or
that
the
he
Knicks-
don't want to be there.
or the Knicks to the Warriors. Because they got all the
He don't
pieces.
want to be there.
No, I don't know. Because from the reports, it's saying that those are the two teams that he's linked to. So, if that's the case, I would make the case do the Warriors, but I don't know, man. It's tough. I mean, because
Yeah, I don't know. As a Laker, I'm not signed
the narrative would be,
for a lot.
oh, LeBron always wanted to play with Steph. He wants to end his career playing alongside Steph. That would be the narrative.
And like, how does that look?
It doesn't look that bad though. Both of them are old. You know, I mean, years. LeBron got one good year left. Let me go play one good elite year with somebody I always wanted to play with.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I don't know.
it's a good
Look
narrative.
how we
It's
looked
a
at
real good
KD
narrative.
for. So like, you
I don't
looked
look
at
at KD
KD.
for
Like,
nothing,
I understand
man.
it's a different.
I know a lot
year,
of people are
but-
mad at KD, but I don't put no stock in that, man. KD went where
Bro.
he went to a situation where he felt that it was good for him, and that's what he did.
Nah, I'm with it.
At the end of the
Yeah,
day,
it worked.
nobody would have made any noise if he would have went to Cleveland that summer. You know what I'm saying? Like, and teamed up with LeBron instead, LeBron and Kyrie. Nobody would have made a whole hoopla. They made a hoopla because of the Warriors.
I would have made a hoopla. Nah,
All right, let's get
but
this power
yeah.
rankings, dude. Power I'll start.
All right,
Celtics.
all right. We agree on
Celtics.
that one. We
Yeah,
need my number one.
Celtics, Thunder, Nuggets, Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now my fifth one is gonna be a doozy. You're not gonna see this one.
Yeah,
coming.
that's between up and the end. I know who you about to say. I know
Cavs.
exactly you about to say. I knew you was gonna say Cleveland. I knew you was gonna say Cleveland. Then the Knicks.
Nope. Pelicans, Suns,
The Pels. Okay.
Knicks, Heat, Mavs. Oh, Bucks dropped all the way out of my top 10. I'm sorry. They dropped out.
But the Timberwolves, you don't even say them.
I ain't say the Timberwolves. We already established that they're pretenders. And on top of
I
that,
understand
I feel
pretenders, but still, they still playing good basketball. So how you can't just drop them out of
if
the
I-
whole
if-
power
all right, so-
ranking?
All right, so what I put? I said Celtics, Clippers, Nuggets. What did I say at the Nuggets? Celtics.
Nuggets.
No.
You
Celtics,
say
Clippers, Nuggets, Thunder, Cavs.
Clippers, Cavs. Oh, bro, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
this
can't
is
even
tough.
think about it.
This is tough, man. All right, so
That's what I'm
look.
saying. You can't like the. I understand
All
what you're saying about them being
All right, so I'm
pretenders,
gonna
but
put. All right,
they
I'm gonna
still
put the
playing
Timberwolves.
ball.
I got you. So Celtics, Cavs. No, I'm sorry. Wait. I'm just
Celtics,
looking.
Thunder.
Celtics, Thunder.
Yeah, I agree. Thunder.
Right.
Did
Celtics,
you
Thunder,
say
Nuggets, Clippers,
Nuggets,
Cavs,
Clippers. Yeah.
Timberwolves, Pelicans, Suns, Knicks, Mavs.
I'm
Damn, I
kind
left
of
the
with
Heat
you
out.
now until then. The Heat? You had the Heat in there?
I want the Heat in there, but no, the Heat are not in it.
Yeah, I think the
I got
Heat are
the
like right
Mavs. I got the Mavs
outside.
over the
I
Heat.
ain't gonna lie.
I got the
Yeah,
Mavs over the
that's
Heat.
what I'm. Yeah, I could agree with that. Like, I think in the top 10, like, we got those teams in there. Because I couldn't have you leave Minnesota out of
Timberwolves.
it, bro.
Yeah, I put them in.
Even if you would have put
I
them
put the
at
Heat
10,
in
I'd have been
instead
like,
of.
all right, cool.
Yeah, I put the Heat in
You put
instead
the
of.
you put the
No, I
Pelicans
still got the
in.
Pelicans in. I still got the Pelicans. The Pelicans are 7.
Pelicans over who?
Yeah, Celtics. Look, Celtics, Thunder, Nuggets, Clippers.
All
Wait,
right.
no. All right, let me go in my order. Celtics, Thunder, Clippers, Nuggets, Cavs. Where am I at?
Cavs.
Timberwolves.
You got
Timberwolves.
then you said the
Pelicans.
Mavs, the
Suns.
Oh,
Knicks.
excuse me, my bad. I didn't know you put the Pelicans over the Mavs and the Suns. All right, that's your look, your list is your list, bro.
Look, they're playing good basketball right now, and they have a better record. They've come up from a long way, and they're playing really good basketball right now. They're ascending. So that's the only reason why I have Pelicans above the Mavs currently. You forget that the Mavs are technically in a play-in right now in the West.
I hear what you're saying, but the Pelicans, I don't know. The Pelicans ain't been playing good like the last few weeks, bro. Like they still together overall are still a good team in my mind. But like, I guess because it's not like we're doing weekly rankings like that.
Yeah, it's not.
So I could sit here and say, like, you know what I mean? It's just like more of a recency thing. Like, yo, all right, we ain't do it last week.
Recency.
And I think we were supposed to do it last week, but we ain't do it. And like, you know what I mean? Like they lost to the Bulls.
But that was last week, and we were supposed to do it last week.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, still thinking of that. So it's like I could agree with you. The only team I don't have in it is the Pelicans, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And like, I don't have the Pelicans in there, bro.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. So who?
That's the only thing.
Who you have in there above the Pelicans? Instead of the Pelicans, who do you have?
I ain't gonna lie. Even the next two teams I would have over them is the Kings and the Bucks still. Even though the Bucks has been playing bad, the Kings started finally playing a little decent. But as far as like, you know, thinking about it and moving with them, bro, I'm still putting the Bucks over the Pelicans. Because if they still see them in a series, man, too, I'm thinking that too. Like coming to the end of the season too, like.
I get you, but the only reason why I took the Bucks out is because they haven't really been consistent. So I took them out of my top 10 power rankings, but they're on the fringe. I will put them like 11th.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like we're both at that, like the top 7. We're both like in, you know what I mean? Like probably the last two teams is the only thing could switch in those top 7 type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But those last 3 spots is like, yeah, they're up for different opinions, bro. But I don't know. I still the Pelicans, man. I like them, but shoot, I don't know. We gotta disagree somewhere. We can't like each other all the time. You feel me?
Nah, I feel you. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. But go ahead, take us out.
But man, the Bucks being straight out, man, you crazy. Anyway.
All right, hate me.
Anyway, man, y'all already know the vibes. Like, share, sub, and all the above. Your boys is signing out, man. Hit y'all Discord. Send the link in your personal Discord. Send the link that we talking crap about the basketball.
Yeah, we gonna start a Discord so all y'all can come in. We can
all of that, man. Hit up Twitter, tell them to pull up. All of that, man. We here each week